Welcome to another video. My name is Stef. I'm a psychic soul alignment coach. I work with spiritual entrepreneurs to help them to do very deep levels of healing to align themselves with their souls, because when you achieve greater soul alignment, you then have the ability to be able to create greater success, impact, influence, and income in your business, okay, with your amazing work. So that is how I help people. This video teaching is coming from my Facebook business page. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, then you're more than welcomed to follow me by going to the links in the description of this video. If you're watching on YouTube, because the links to my social media accounts will be there, to my Facebook business page, my Facebook community, Instagram, all the things where you can catch my teachings in other places, so you don't have to wait until I upload them finally on YouTube after a few weeks. So if you're watching this video, please let me know that you caught this. Feel free to share your thoughts, questions, comments in the comments below, because I love hearing from you guys. The topic of this video today is to talk about money mindset blocks during coronavirus, which is a really big thing right now, okay? And I just got doing a video teaching in my Facebook community called The Importance of Having a High-Level Mindset to Create Your Impact. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it should be up by now on my channel. You can click to the cards after you watch this video to go check that out. But I really want you guys to stay with me till the end of the video, because I do have a special offer for you at the end of the video to support you with mindset blocks and things that you have coming up for you at this time. So be sure to watch this video till the very end, okay? So recently, I shared on my personal Facebook account, okay, a few quotes, because I've been getting downloads from the universe and I just feel like I have to blurt it out on Facebook. And so I share it out to my personal account. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you do not have permission to friend me on Facebook, but you can follow my Facebook thing. So you just follow me, okay? Don't friend me. I only friend people that I have come into contact with and I've gotten to know, because when you're a public person, you get all these crazy friend requests, and we don't do that, okay? But basically, on my personal Facebook account, I shared this quote that said, "Quarantine is forcing you to recognize what you've been choosing this whole time in your life. If you're afraid of your future, it's only because you've made choices that have brought you to your current reality." Okay, that is a quote that I felt called to share on Facebook recently. And I did a whole video topic titled "The Choices You Make Create Your Reality." So if you're on YouTube, click on the cards. It will be up there as well for you to watch. But basically, what that whole quote and video was basically trying to say is that if right now, for example, you are dealing with money blocks, you are afraid of spending money, you're afraid of money not coming into your life, and afraid about your future as it relates to finances and so on, okay? I know this is a hard pill to swallow, but you need to understand and recognize that if you're afraid right now in this moment of your life because of coronavirus, okay? And this video is really for anything. It's not specifically to just the coronavirus situation. It's specific to any kind of situation that is bringing up money blocks for you. So maybe you got laid off, maybe, this is in the future, and you got laid off and you are afraid of your future, or maybe your partner unexpectedly passed and now you have less of an income and all the responsibilities on you, and you're afraid of what this means for you financially in your future, right? You have had some kind of situation in your life where your whole financial situation has kind of like been disrupted, and now you're afraid of your future, okay? So with that being said, yes, you don't choose to get laid off. Yes, you didn't choose for coronavirus. You didn't choose consciously for coronavirus to manifest. You didn't choose consciously for maybe your spouse to pass or any of these things. I get that, okay? Because I know we'll get comments around that. I get that maybe you didn't consciously choose these things. However, prior to these things happening, prior to these events happening, you made certain choices that then brought you to where you are right now in this current situation. And maybe the current situation that you're in, you feel is unfavorable for here on out as you explore the unknown. Because the unknown for you right now at this time, for those of you watching with coronavirus, is this current experience that we're going through. Maybe if you're going through getting laid off, in the future, this is related to getting laid off and maybe feeling like you can't find work. That's the unknown. Maybe if your spouse passed, which is, if this is you, because that was a weird example to give, but that's what I felt called to give. So if this is someone in the future who's going through this, my deepest condolences, you will get through this, okay? But if this is your current situation, you're stepping into the unknown by now having this person in your life and having to fend for yourself. That's the unknown, okay? So whatever current situation you're dealing with right now, though, you made choices prior to that then led you to the situation today where you are now feeling afraid for your future financially, afraid of what's going to happen. And so you need to own that, okay? You need to really recognize that. That's why I really encourage you to go watch that video where I talked about how the choices you make or the choices you have made up until this point create your reality, because it's really important for you to get that message if it speaks to you. So with that being said, I shared a quote recently, a very controversial quote where I got some backlash, but it's okay. I might get some backlash later on YouTube from this. It's okay. But the quote was, "Don't blame the coronavirus for why you think you can't make money or spend money right now. COVID-19 is only highlighting the scarcity that you already had." Okay. So going back to that topic of choices that you made that brought you to this current reality, which is why right now you're feeling scared to spend money, or you're feeling scared about being able to make money moving forward, right? You made certain choices. You made certain choices prior to the COVID stuff, okay? You made certain choices to not believe in yourself, to believe that you're not good, believe that people weren't interested in your work, that it's hard to receive money, whatever. You made certain choices along the way that brought you to this current situation, which is then triggering all of the scarcity that you feel right now. Because what's happening is that what coronavirus is doing for a lot of people right now is it is bringing up these fears around money, a lot of these things. But you didn't just all of a sudden today have these fears around money not being there or being afraid of spending money. That didn't just magically pop up out of nowhere today. That scarcity stuff has been present in you for a really long time. And what the coronavirus situation is doing, or whatever situation that you're dealing with in your life right now that's triggering the money stuff for you, what all that's doing is just bringing to your awareness that which you already had inside of yourself. Okay, that which you have been choosing to create in your reality again and again because you have been holding on to it, either consciously or unconsciously, right? That's why it's really important for you guys to check out that video that I just did in my community on the importance of having a high level mindset to create your impact, because I spoke on that. So definitely go check that out afterwards if you're on YouTube, the cards. But you really have to understand that you had these scarcity beliefs long before that. These scarcity beliefs that you had then caused you to think certain things about reality, about your success, about your ability to make your impact. It caused you to feel certain things, caused you to feel low, caused you to feel not good enough, caused you to feel disempowered, and it caused you to take certain actions or not take certain actions because of all of this, right? And so this is basically just showing you, the coronavirus situation, that you already had this scarcity. And the reason that you had this scarcity before this whole situation, because you had this scarcity before the situation, you then made certain decisions in your life, certain choices in your life that just reflected the scarcity that you already had inside of yourself, okay? So your mindset is made up of the beliefs that you have, which create your reality, okay? So reality is created both on a physical level as well as in an energetic level, okay? And what happens is that your mindset, so your beliefs that create your reality, your mindset drives your emotional and mental state, okay, in regards to money and everything else in life. Okay, so adapt this video however it relates to you. But what happens is that whatever beliefs you have that are in your mindset, okay, think of a big circle. This is your mindset. And in this big circle, you have all of these beliefs that make up your mindset. Cool. Now, your mindset in regards to money, in regards to finances, then drives very much your emotional state and your mental state. This is what you think. This is what you feel. Okay. So your beliefs then cause you to think and feel certain things about money as it relates to you individually, okay? Now, when you get triggered emotionally and mentally in a negative way when it comes to things connected to money, then you need to recognize that when you have that negative thought or that negative feeling or you can call it low vibrational thought, low vibrational feeling, whatever labels resonate with you. But when you feel these low vibrational things, those are indicators that you have negative beliefs that you need to address. Okay? If you don't address these negative beliefs, nothing will change. It will remain the same. You will keep yourself on this hamster wheel. You will keep repeating the same patterns and not break free from them. So when you can recognize, have that level of awareness that you're feeling negative about something, you're thinking negative about something, that is an indicator for you to then recognize, I have some limiting beliefs I need to clear. Okay? So these negative limiting beliefs are what manifest as these low vibrational emotions and thoughts, and these things are then energy. Okay? Now, reality is created from energy. Everything is energy. Energy is the first step of the creation of anything. So how do you know if you have limiting beliefs or negative beliefs around money? I have a fun exercise for you, okay? If you're watching the replay, let me know how this works for you, okay? I want you to take just 3 deep breaths to calm yourself down and center yourself, okay? Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Do this 2 more times. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. One last time. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Now I want you to place your focus, your awareness, your attention on your heart space. And you can even put your hands on your heart space if it speaks to you, okay? And you can close your eyes if you want. And I want you to just trust in whatever you receive first. I'm going to give you certain questions, and then I want you to just tune into whatever you get, okay? Because this is what's going to reflect your beliefs, okay? Your true beliefs. So with your hands over your heart space, with your focus on your heart, now that you're in this calm state, with your eyes closed, I want you to ask yourself the following questions, okay? Does money easily and freely show up for you? Why or why not? The next question, is it safe for you to spend money on yourself? Why or why not? The next question, in which instances can I spend money? Why? So in which instances is it justified for you to spend money? Why? In which instances can you not spend money? Why? The next question, what would happen if I spent money or I spent large sums of money right now during this situation? The next question, if I spend money now, do I believe it will be replenished quickly? Why or why not? The next question, can I always manifest the money I need in spite of circumstances? Why or why not? And the last question, can I always manifest the money I want? Want is different from need. Need is things like you need for rent, food, whatever. Money that you want is different. It's money that you want to spend for clothes that you want, for vacations, for other things. So the question again is, can I always manifest the money I want? Why or why not? So if you feel comfortable sharing, you can share your answers in the comments below, or share how this exercise was for you. Was it eye-opening? Was it really revealing? Was it empowering? Was it affirming that you do have a strong mindset around money? Like, how did this exercise work out for you? I want to hear from you in the comments below if you feel open to sharing. But basically, if you had a lot of negative beliefs come up for you around this, if you felt heavy around this, if you felt fearful, if you felt doubtful, worry, concern, all of these different things, then that's just showing to you that you have a lot of limiting beliefs and fears around money that you need to address to break free from that and allow yourself to move forward. Because again, when you don't address these limiting beliefs, they will block you on a physical level. Because on a physical level, if you don't take certain actions in the physical, you can't bring about your manifestations. So what I mean by physical level, they'll block you on a physical level, is you don't take action, you remain paralyzed, you remain in the patterns that you've been in, you remain in the identity that you have been in, and because you don't take these actions, you keep the patterns, you keep believing that you're broke, or it's hard for you to receive money, or you can't receive money, and all this, you keep believing these things, you keep identifying with that, then what happens is that then you perpetuate the same reality. You keep yourself on the same kind of hamster wheel, you keep repeating the same patterns, which, if you're being honest with yourself, okay, you've probably been experiencing the same kind of thing on and off in your life year after year for a really long time. So if you've been getting the same kinds of results year after year in your life, then something has got to change, okay? Something has got to change in your beliefs, and something has got to change in your beliefs for you to bring about this different reality. And that's why, that's what I talked about heavily in that video that I just mentioned, on why people have trouble transforming into the version of themselves that they need to be to create an impact and unlock abundance. I really recommend that you watch that video, as well as the video that I just did on the importance of having a high-level mindset to create your impact, because this will help you to really understand this on a deeper level without me having to repeat myself so much. So you need to really address these limiting beliefs. You need to choose to break free from the pattern, because if not, you're just going to keep perpetuating the same kind of thing. As I said, the current coronavirus situation, or whatever you're experiencing at this time, isn't bringing any new scarcity beliefs to the surface for you. It's bringing up what you already had inside of you. And that's really great, because it's an opportunity for you to address those things at last, so that you don't continue to create them in the future as you allow yourself to move forward, or as you move forward, because we're constantly moving forward. Life continues to expand. And so do you want to expand into more of what you do want, or do you want to keep expanding into more of what you've been getting? The choice is really yours to make. So you have to decide that for yourself. And the way to expand in the direction of what you want, you have to become aware of these scarcity beliefs, of these money blocks. You have to recognize where you don't feel safe spending money on yourself, where you feel like money doesn't come easily and effortlessly to you, where you feel like, yeah, it's okay to spend money in certain cases, but it's not okay to spend money on yourself in certain cases. Like, for example, it's not okay to spend money in certain cases. For example, investing in yourself. A lot of people have guilt in investing in themselves. They will justify why it's important to get a car, to move forward and transport themselves from place to place. They will justify why it's important to, spend money on their kids for new clothes or school supplies. They will justify, they'll look at those expenses as being justified expenses, which they are, they are necessary. However, when it comes to investing in themselves, when it comes to doing something good for themselves to help them to advance and move forward, when it comes to investing other things that don't seem appropriate, people get hang-ups on that, and they don't allow themselves to really move forward in the direction they need to go in. So you need to look at that. You need to look at where you feel like money won't come back to you, because the truth is that money's just energy, and it's all around us all at this time. There's lots of people right now with money, and they're spending money. I am staying at this Airbnb right now where there's this girl that lives here, and she works for this high-end clothes store where they charge like $500 in this currency. It's like $500, for example, for a shirt, a simple basic tank top, and that's a lot of money for a shirt. Now, even though it's a lot of money, there's still people who are buying online these clothes, even though we're going through the coronavirus right now. People are being quarantined. They can't go out and, buy these things and wear them and show them off, really. They're just at home shopping, and they're spending all this money on these clothes, thousands. Why? Because there's money everywhere. There's money that can be accessed to us at any time. However, when we have all of these hang-ups around money, all these limiting beliefs and fears around money, then we don't allow ourselves to receive that money, which is already readily available to us right now. So in order for you to allow yourself to receive the money that's already there around you, you need to get out of your own way. You need to clear your own blocks. You need to release the resistance to be able to access that. That is how it happens. That is how it works. So I talk about these kinds of things more in depth in my money manifesting programs. So if you're ever interested in this in the future, there will be links in the description of this video. If not, you can always reach out to me, and I will keep you in mind about that. But it's really important for you to clear these things in order to access abundance. So for me, for example, there was I had a lot of limiting beliefs and fears around money I needed to clear. I thought I had to work really hard for money. I thought people didn't want to pay me what I asked for, which is high-end prices for my work and services. I thought that people, were just too afraid and scared, and their circumstances didn't allow for them to invest in working with me. I had all these limiting beliefs and fears around that. 100% that were holding me back from really being able to attract these kinds of people. Now, as a result of me clearing a lot of my limiting beliefs and fears and stuff around money, I've been able to allow myself to receive the clients who are already ready. And a lot of times this has looked as having clients that didn't have any work. They were unemployed. They didn't really have any money coming in. And yet they were able to come and invest in working with me and paying me, thousands of dollars right off the bat, because they decided to put it on their credit cards and come and work with me. And as a result, because I legit had a client who did this, at the time I was charging only $5,000 for what I was doing, and she wasn't working, and she was making a little bit of money here and there through little things that she was finding online to make money, right? But she didn't really have a steady job. She had quit her job months before and decided she wanted to work with me. So because I had cleared my stuff around money, I was able to then attract that person, okay? Because money's everywhere. I was able to attract that person. That person came, decided to put it on her credit cards, paid me $5,000 right up front, and boom, I attracted this client just like that. And she took that risk. She decided to take that leap of faith and stretch herself and all these things. And as a result, of this woman working with me, she made over $100,000 by working with me because we helped her process a lot of things. So this is what it is that money's all around us all the time. As I cleared my limiting beliefs and stuff around money, I've been able to manifest working with plenty of single moms who, they're single moms and they have children to take care of, and they have all these important expenses. However, they decide, what, I'm ready to commit. I'm ready to come and work with you. I'm ready to, move forward and create success and so on. So they decide to invest in themselves. They find the resources, they figure it out, they find a way, and they step into that. I've been able to attract, women who come from single income homes. So the women are usually taking care of the children, educating them at home, and their spouse is the breadwinner. And in spite of that, in spite of maybe finances sometimes being tight in that family, finances really not being able to provide for more than, just the basics, they're able to then step into what I'm offering. They choose to step into that. I allow for that to happen. I allow for that money to come into my life in spite of the circumstances or whatever, and it shows up. So money's around us all the time. Money is always available to us, and we are able to attract the kinds of clients that want to pay us in spite of their circumstances. As I just said, I had disemployed clients, I had single parent clients, I had single income home type of clients. I've had people who didn't have the circumstances to be able to invest. However, when I got myself into alignment, I was able to then attract those people in so that they could receive my support and allow themselves to move forward. And I could receive this abundance as well, because the coronavirus doesn't have to hold a person back from investing, doesn't have to hold a person back from making the money that they want, right? Just like these people's present circumstances that they experience didn't hold them back from investing and working with me, right? So right now it's coronavirus. For this past client, it was she didn't have a job. For another client, it was that she was a single parent mom. Another client, it was that she only had an income, single income home, okay? And so those were the circumstances that could have held them back from, investing in themselves, spending that money, or making money. However, they all chose to move beyond that. And so this is what happens, is that circumstances don't have to hold anyone back from making money, spending money. It's a matter of you getting into your mindset. And when you shift your mindset around money, you're then able to open yourself up to the abundance that's already there. You're able to attract the opportunities, the clients, the circumstances, whatever, to allow for this money to flow in. But you have to address your mindset first. You have to look at yourself more closely. You have to see where you're holding back, where you're afraid of, not spending money right now, and thinking if you spend it now, it's not going to come back right away because, the future, you don't know, it's uncertain, and all these other things. All of these examples that I just gave you of past clients, their futures were uncertain too, okay? The woman that was disemployed didn't know when she was going to get another job because she didn't want another job. She wanted to start a business. She wanted to do her own thing. She didn't want to go back to work. And, when you decide to go into business for yourself, that's uncertain, right? You don't know what's going to happen because it's all up to you and how you show up. And these other people as well, given their circumstances, they had certain budgets, they had certain, amounts of money that seemed finite. And that they didn't know what was going to happen if they chose to take on this additional expense of working with me when that wasn't part of the original budget. They could have, easily held back, but they just chose to transcend that. And so that was all a byproduct of me clearing my own stuff around money, the kinds of clients that I thought I could attract, and just all my beliefs around money. I just had to clear that up and to just be like, no, you know what? People can choose to invest in working with me in spite of all that stuff, because I know I'm going to help them get results, and they know that they're going to do amazing, and they're going to get their investment, times 3, 4, 5, however many, and they're going to be able to reap the rewards, because it's impossible for my clients to not get results from the work that I do with them. They have to get results. It's just, I shift energy very powerfully, and it happens. So it's impossible. So as a result of me shifting a lot of my own beliefs and stuff, I've been able to attract people from all walks of life, all circumstances. I've been able to access that abundance that was readily there the whole time because I got out of my own way. So here's the thing, is that if you are dealing with your own money blocks, you need to understand that it's really important for you to recognize that you have these blocks, that coronavirus isn't causing you to have these fears around money. These were things that you already had inside of yourself. These were things that have been causing you to repeat the same kind of pattern and cycle that you've been living in for a really long time. And so if you want to break free from that, you need to choose to address your limiting beliefs and stuff around that. You need to take the time, which is really perfect right now during coronavirus because we all have a lot of time to be at home with ourselves. You need to take the time to look at these things, look within, clear these things to start shifting yourself in a different direction. And when it comes to clients maybe telling you, hey, I don't have the money right now, I don't know because of my circumstances, because of this and that and so on and so forth, coronavirus, whatever excuse that they're giving you, let me tell you that it's not your clients, present circumstances or coronavirus or whatever it is that's holding them back from investing and working with you. It's your own beliefs around that are then causing you to attract these kinds of clients who are giving you these scarcity beliefs, these scarcity excuses, which are basically just a reflection of your own scarcity beliefs. See, you are thinking that they won't be able to invest in working with you because of the present circumstances, right? So right now, you might be thinking they're not going to want to invest in working with me because of coronavirus right now, and they're not working. They're not making this money. Or you can apply this to any other circumstance, as I just said with my past clients. I can say, she's not going to invest with me because she's not working right now. She doesn't have an income. She's not going to invest with me right now because she's a single mom and she's barely able to take care of herself and her kids. She's not going to invest with me right now because she comes from a single income family. They can barely take care of the family right now with their income. Or he, I attract male clients as well. So if there's a guy watching this, I work with men as well. But see, I could do all of this for any circumstance, but That's only going to be true for me if I continue to believe it. And if I shift my beliefs, then that gets to shift. So this is the thing, is that if people are coming to you with these reasons, it's just highly indicative of your own scarcity beliefs and things around money that you need to clear for yourself, to not continue to manifest people that are holding back, and instead be able to attract the people who are ready to move forward, right? So I really encourage you to watch the videos that I mentioned in this video today, because they are going to help you to really piece together this information more clearly, to really understand it more deeply. And if you're interested in having a mindset consultation with me today to see what beliefs you have around money or business right now at this time that are really holding you back from really moving forward and creating your impact and creating the success that you want, if you want to have a quick chat with me, it's about 20 minutes or so, to let me know, what's coming up for you, what you feel really blocked around, and so on. I'm gonna support you with that. So it's not gonna be any psychic channeling. I'm just gonna listen to you, see what the situation is that you're having trouble with, see what's going on, and I'm gonna be able to pinpoint for you exactly what limiting beliefs you need to work through in order to move away from that and shift yourself more in the direction that you want. So this is what I was asked to provide via my guide. So thank the guides. And if this interests you, sign up at the link below. Drop any questions that you have in the comments below if you have them. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. I really hope that this has been super helpful to you. It has really helped you to really open up your perception of what's really going on with you in regards to your beliefs around money, your true beliefs around money. Feel free to journal on those questions that I gave you. Feel free to do that exercise. Again, if it really was eye-opening for you, so that you can go back and write out your answers if you need to dig deeper into those things. But I really hope that this has helped you. So if it has, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, a like, wherever you're watching from, because it really helps me to know that you enjoyed this. By giving a video a thumbs up, a like, lets me know that you really like this kind of content. And if you want to go the extra mile, let me know in the comments below how this video supported you today, what it brought awareness to you for you, how it really opened your eyes, or what you took away from this, because I love hearing from you guys. So leave me a comment below to let me know. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that subscribe button. Hit the bell button to change your notification settings to see all notifications so that you never miss out on a video from me. And that's basically it. So thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you in the next video. Have an amazing day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.